Good evening from Houston, Texas, United States of America, from the Legacy Studio at ONN. Yeah, Smart Madwa Jaja. Yes, aka DJ SMA. Yeah, how y'all doing? Great Friday. Great Friday. Thank God it's Friday. All right, you ready to groove? It's reggae time. Special edition of Reggae at its best on ONN. Mm. Join us, YouTube, TikTok. Hey, hey. Yes, bring your friends, your fans, your well wishers. Let's have some party. Yes, Jane Doe, I see you. Africa, unite. Africa, unite. Cause they're moving right out of Babylon. We're moving right out of Babylon. Africa, awaken, yeah. Africa, you are my forefathers' cornerstone. Unite, unite. Africa. Hey, unite. All right. Yes, yes. And this is an open edition. Yeah, if you are watching from YouTube, the link, yes, it's right there. If you want to appear on camera, just click on that link and join us to have fun here, right here at the Legacy Studio in Houston, Texas, United States of America. Message to the young people. Rastafari. Hey, Troy, how are you? Uh, where you? Where you? Where you? And we still find time to rock with making up one stop. The generation gap. So feed this drum beat. Acid beats within. Them playing a rhythm. Resisting against the system. I say, I know Jah never let us down. Will you rise from wrong? I know Jah never let us down. Oh no, oh no, oh no. They make our war so hard every day. They made their war so hard every day. Nigerians are dying for hunger and starvation. Hear that? Lamentation. But check it out in Revelation. Hey, give us the teachings of His Majesty. We no want no devil's philosophy. Give us that of the Majesty. We no want sad philosophy. We're making up one step. Yeah.
Best thing I've ever bought. My experience with the Inins translator.
And we feeling the gap.
Let me explain.
The feed is the trumpet. We're playing a rhythm. Yeah. Ism and schism saying, I know Jah never let us down. I know Jah never let us down. Yeah, they made it so hard. Eh, every day. Just bread, just bread. How up? Now what? I will fighting them. I will frighten them. Give us the teachings of His Majesty. We don't want no devil's philosophy. Can you hear? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yo. All right. All right. Mm. Hey. Hey. Rastafari. Ever living. Ever mighty. Rastafari. Good evening, everybody. My name is Smart Mado Ajaja, aka DJ SMA. Yes, reggae at its best at ONN, special edition. Yes, highlighting Nigeria, bringing what is happening in Nigeria, yeah, to global attention. The insecurity, the mass murder, and all the isms and schisms taking place in Nigeria. The world needs to hear. Nigeria needs help. Nigeria needs intervention. They are massacring our people. Our people are dying for hunger and starvation. Yes, yes. Just like everything is going crazy in Nigeria. Nigeria has no government. Lawlessness in that country. Yes, some group of people just come, hack people down, kill them from one village to the other, unchallenged in a country that is supposed to be sovereign. Now, yeah, it got the attention of the world and a lot of questions. You know what? We're going to be hearing some more. Let's go. Exodus, we go. All right. Facebook, YouTube, come on, hop in. Rastafari. Yes. Double tap the screen and show some love. Yeah, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Alaska's finest. Thank you very much. Much love. Much love. We need it. We need it in Nigeria. We need it in Africa. Show us some love, man. Yeah, we got to get out of this Egypt. Ah, men and people will be frightened now when you see Jah light. Let me tell you, it's gonna work. Everything is all right. That we gonna work through the rules of creation. We in this generation over 4 years ago, our team try to treat jubilation. We try to create tribulation. It is Exodus. Whoa, yo, yo, yo. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Rastafari, thank you very much. Much love, Alaska's finest. Much love from ONN. Thank you. Adedeji Oluseyi, thank you very much. All right, come on. Get more people involved. Rastafari. Ah. Hey. Yeah. Our love to Jamaicans and Cubans who were hit so hard by Hurricane Melissa. Thank you. God bless you guys as you recover, as you rebuild from the ruins of that devastation. Yes, Jamaicans and Cubans, we love you. from ONN. Yes. Yeah. Yes, sending prayers to Cuba and Jamaica. Yeah, man. Yes. Yes. We movement of the people. This movement of the children. Yes. Our hearts go out to all those who lost their loved ones in Jamaica and Cuba because of the devastation of Hurricane Melissa, that ugly hurricane. Yes, may God help you rebuild. Yes, and recover fast. Thank you, thank you. Rule equality, yeah. Wipe away transgression. Set the captives free. Set Nigerians free. Set Nigerians free. Yeah. Set Africans free. Set Jamaicans free. Set the Cubans free. Yeah. Set the Americans free. Ah, yeah, yeah. Yes. Yes, Bob had endless energy. You know? Yes. Yeah, this is musical good. Yes. Bob is not just singing, he's talking, yes, comforting, pleading, advising, crying, yes, scolding, praising, loving, teaching, yes, preaching, all at the same time. Yeah, truly amazing. We will never see another like him. He will live and be loved. Hallelujah. Yeah, Rastafari. Hey. I want to hear one time. Listen to this. Yes, set the captives free. Yes, set Nigerians free. Set the captives free. Set Nigerians free. Set Nigerians free. Ah.
Say goodbye to your reading glasses, computer glasses, and even your sunglasses. Introducing the last pair of glasses you'll ever need, featuring...
It is Exodus. Robert Nesta Marley. Yes. Performance in Oakland Auditorium, California, 1979. Yes. Yes. I want to love you. Yeah. And, Yeah. The sound is just amazing. Thank you for the pure moment of pleasure. Yes. Yes. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, TikTok. Yes. Let's gather together and have some fun here. Yes. Double tap. Show us some love. Like. Yes. Send us some super thanks. Yes. We need it to advance the cause of our work in Nigeria and across Africa. Yes. We need it now, much more than ever before. A lot of work to be done. Na 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 na. I'm willing, I'm able. So I throw my card on your table. I wanna love you, love and treat you, love and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. Of my single bed. Yes, it is reggae at its best, special edition. Yes, highlighting what is taking place in Nigeria. DJ SMA on duty. Yeah, yeah, yes. Now, if Nigerians were a people who value their country, who is Saad, Abubakar, or Ahmad Gumi, to become the clowns that they are right now? Yes, statement from our Facebook page. Ah, you know, some people don't want peace in Nigeria, a country that is so blessed and endowed with abundant human, natural, and mineral resources that can go around everybody from generation to generation. But a few people driven by a warped religious ideology, yes, underwritten, yes, or underscored by politics, economics, and finance, do not want the rest of the country to enjoy it. Yes, yes. All right. Jamming. And no rules. And no vow. We can do it anyhow. We're jamming. I wanna jamming with you. We're jamming. And I hope you like jamming too. And no rules and no vow. We can do it anyhow. Cause I and I will see you through. Every day we pay the price. We deliver in sacrifice. Children, oh jamming. Oh jamming. Oh jamming. And yes, yes, yes. In 1804, a group of people moved from Futa Jalon to settle in the place, the part of the place that became Nigeria. Yes, they came and they met the Hausa people. The Hausa people are a very nice, kind people, welcoming people. They welcomed them. Yes, treated them with love and respect. Yes. And then they came with a brand of Islam. The Hausa people were already practicing Islam. The Islam that is devoid of violence. The Islam that preaches love. Yes, unity and togetherness. But these people, led by Osman Dan Fodio, came. And soon after, he started telling them that the Islam they were practicing were not the right one, that he had the formula for practicing the pure Islam. They believed him. He tricked them. And before they knew it, he had already gathered enough people to overwhelm them. He built an army that overran the whole of the Hausa land, took everything, took their thrones, took their land, seized everything. Yes, yes, and imposed their system of government on them. Yes, and then the Hausa people became slaves to them. You know, if you knew South Africa, what happened in South Africa? Yes, that's exactly what has been happening to the Hausa people since the past 221 years. Ah, Rastafari, liberate the Hausa people. Because their liberation means a lot to us, the rest of us in Nigeria. If the Hausa people are not free, the whole of Nigeria will never be free. The Hausa people gave them love. Yes, they returned hate, evil to them. Yes. I wanna jam it with you. We'll jam it. Hope you like. Jamming. I hope you like. Yes. You know, so once they did that, they subdued the Hausa people. Yes. How can a minority subdue a whopping majority? As it stands today, the population of the Hausa people in Nigeria is roughly put at about 65 million. And the people oppressing them, the elites from the people from the group oppressing them. Yes, the tribe of the elites that are oppressing the Hausa people are less than 10 million. Yeah, less than 1% of the population of Nigeria. And you want to know the total population of Nigeria? The total population of Nigeria is put roughly at 250 million people. Yes, and of these 250 million people, less than 1 million people, yes, are oppressing the whole of Nigeria. You know, they permeated all of the country's strategic national institutions, including but not limited to the armed forces. Yes, the judiciary, the police, and all the security forces. Yes, the petroleum industry. Yes, everything. So the people of Nigeria, yes, regardless of how many they are, have now become prisoners in their country. Come on, Daddy got a job to do, and he's got to fulfill his mission to see his heart and their greatest ambition. But he will survive in this world of competition. And no matter what they do, they keep on coming through. And no matter what they say, Ready did it every day. Natty dread rise again. Through the mystics of tomorrow, Natty dread rise again. Have no pain, have no sorrow. Hey, Allah you see a one is to fight against the Rasta man. So they build their word in great confusion to force on us their devil's illusion. But these stones that the builders refused shall be the head cornerstone. And no matter what games they play, and we've got something they can never take away. Something they can never take away. And this the fire that's burning down everything. Feed the fire. Only the birds have wings now. Hey, no time to be deceived. And I believe just says the judgment would not be with water. No water can better this fire. So, like I was saying, yeah, they imposed their kings on the Hausa people. Yes. And then this journey of subjugation continued. Yes. And they didn't do this without the help of the British. You know, after the Berlin Conference of 1884 and 1885, when Imperial Europe, in search of raw materials and cheap labor, yes, to power their industrial revolution that became a global emergency, they set a sail to Africa, created various spheres of influence. Yes, so effectively, in 1914, they decided to bring their northern and southern protectorates together. That was the journey into Nigeria. They signed an amalgamation treaty that did not take cognizance of the multiplicity of ethnic nationalities in the enclave that later became Nigeria. So they handpicked 6 persons, 2 Yorubas, 2 Fulanis, 1 Kanuri, yes, and 1 Ibibio or Efik, yes. And then made them to sign an amalgamation treaty that was supposed to last for 100 years. So between 1914 and 1960, a lot of constitutional conferences took place. Yes, yes. So in 1960, they decided that Nigeria was now a country. Yes, a country. Now they gave them the Greek gift of independence that actually meant change and poverty, and division. So the you people there at the time, those who were appointed as leaders, yes, they were such group of people who were not prepared to build a nation. No, they were never ready to build a nation. So everybody was battling to control his own people. In the west was Obafemi Awolowo. In the east was Nnamdi Azikiwe. In the north was Ahmadu Bello, the grandson of Osman Dan Fodio, the violent man, yes, who created the jihad that destroyed the Hausa people, raped their women, seized their land, took their resources away from them. So at independence, he came with that mindset of his grandfather to conquer the whole of Nigeria. 6 years after, the country went up in flames to put us where we are right now. 6 million people were massacred from the Igbo race when it was over because of the manipulation of the ancestors of those manipulating Nigeria, yet destroying our country. So what time are we going to say no? Time is now. Rastafari. This is reggae music. Hey, Quantum Elemental, thank you very much. Big up, big up, big up. How are you? How you been? This is reggae music. Are you a Nigerian listening to me? This is part of your story that they never wanted you to hear. That was why they removed the study of history from Nigeria's academic curriculum. Yeah, but what they fail to understand is that there were some of us who lived through this history. I saw it. What I'm telling you is mostly what I saw and not what anybody wrote for me. Yes, I'm happy to be alive to keep it in a document for the young people of Nigeria to study from generation to generation. how we got where we are. Yeah. What to be, got to be. Well, I feel sometimes dancing. Yes. The story of Nigeria. Yes. At Reggae at its best on ONN. Yeah. This reggae music. This reggae music. You know, we're not asking for too much. We want our people to be free. Yes. How good and how pleasant will it be to see the unification of Africans, to see the unification of Nigerians? Ah, Rastafari. Yes. So, when they decided that their war was over, their war was a genocide. You know what they did to the Igbos of Nigeria? Yes, yes. One of the hardest working race on earth. Yes. They gave them 20 pounds each for every Igbo man who had a bank account. Yes. It doesn't matter if you were a billionaire before the massacre started. Yes. They gave them 20 pounds each for them to start life all over again. Yes. The Igbos never give up. They went to work with 20 pounds each. They bounced back. Yes. They bounced back. Yes. And took over commerce and industry. Now, the same, the descendants of those who created that mayhem, they have this generational hate. It is in their gene. Yes. They declared 3R: reconciliation, reconstruction, and reintegration. Yes. But none of that happened. The Igbos were never integrated. There was no reconstruction in their place. And there has never been any reconciliation. They hate them with passion. Everywhere they are in Nigeria, they want them dead. Yes. Yes. But now, the tide is changing. Yes. Natty Dread. Yeah. Red Caddy. You know, you are in my station. You can go somewhere else and perpetrate your hate. We don't hate anybody. We don't hate any country. We are human beings. We love humanity. And that is what the Rastas preach. All right? So if you can't be here, you get your ass out of here. Or I'll help you. You don't come here to disrespect us. All right? Natty Dread. Natty Dread. Natty Dread. All right. Good vibes. Rastafari. Yes. So, you know, the Igbos have been on the curb. They inspired the whole of Nigeria to hate them for no reason. Yeah, they use their media to repress them. Yes. But you can't repress these people. It's impossible. And sadly, because Nigeria does not understand what spirituality is about, they keep perpetrating the same evil. And then the country keeps going down. Stand up. Don't give up the fight. Get up. Stand up. Stand up for your right. And the people responsible for this, yes, are Fulani elites and their accomplices. Yes. I know you don't know what right is really what. It's not all that glitters is gold. Half the stories they never told us, and now we've seen their light. Stand up for your right. Yes, hate is very destructive. Yeah, the energy that drives hate is so destructive. Rastafari. So it happened. The hate continued. In 1991, yes, there was a huge massacre. And you know what? I was a victim. Here, my forearm, I was stabbed. My friend was murdered. And thousands of people were murdered. Why? Because some people expected everybody to be a Muslim. Yes. So if you, whether you are a Muslim, you are not, they don't even care. Once you are not like them, dressed like them, speak like them, you are gone. They massacred thousands of innocent Nigerians. And they have not stopped. They kept getting worse until the business became pure terrorism. Now they are seizing villages in the northeast, yes, in the north central, in the northwest, and going down south of Nigeria. Yes, they are terrorists with ties to Boko Haram, to Al Qaeda, to ISIS. Yes, yes. Ah, all the time. And now we've seen their light. We go stand up for our right. Yes, they will go to churches, bomb it, destroy all the people there. They will go to mosques, yeah, that are not run by Fulanis like them. They will destroy the mosque, kill everybody there. Yes, they rape women. Yes, they rape women. They kidnap for ransom. Yes, they rob. Yes, they occupy farmlands. They impose taxations. Yes, all kinds of mayhem being perpetrated because they want to build their country off of Nigeria. But we say no, that is impossible. If you're a Nigerian listening to me right now, you better get up and stand up. Ah, never give up the fight. We will never give up the fight. Yeah. Die and go to heaven. We know and we. Almighty Jah is a. We can fool some people, but you can't fool all the people. And now we've seen Jah light. We go stand up for our rights. Well, yo. Well, yo. Well, yo. All right. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, TikTok. Great job. Keep on sharing. Keep on liking. Yes, Nigeria will be free. Africa will be free. The world will be free. Yes. Yeah. And this class of people, their arrogance knows no boundary. Even as much as they don't know a damn thing about leadership, they will always want to be in charge. Nobody can do it right. But for 65 years, they ruined Nigeria. Here's one. They call Lamido Sanusi. Somebody posted his message on my life. Yes, I don't like Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He's not my president. All right? They, the corrupt and morally bankrupt Fulani elites brought him to power. Yes, they compromised all our institutions to bring him to power. Now, one of them, Sanusi Lamido, is telling him, Mr. President, you did not inherit a dilapidated Nigeria. You are worsening it. Really. Buhari spent 8 years destroying Nigeria. Yes, recruiting Boko Haram terrorists into the Nigerian army. So, did that not make the country dilapidated? Yes, he was doing it with the active support of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Emir of Mohammed Sanusi. Message to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Liar. And it's not even, they are even fighting to be emir. There are two of them. One is Sanusi, this one, talking about Bola Tinubu not meeting a dilapidated country. And there's another one, Bayero. Their case is in court. Two Fulanis fighting to be emir over Hausa people. The Hausa people who constitute majority in Kano. Over 99% of the population of Kano is Hausa people. But a minority less than 1% Fulani is their rulers. So how will that country be just? Until we uproot the injustice in Nigeria and make everybody whole, Nigeria will never know peace. From Sokoto down to Kano, Daura, Jigawa, everywhere, down to Ilorin. Yes, the owners of the land must take over the land. Yes, that is when the beginning, the foundation of justice will be laid in Nigeria. But they don't understand. They don't understand at all. All right. Rastafari. Rastafari. Ever living, ever mighty, ever pure. Yes. Yes. They don't know a damn thing. Ah, what they did is what the white minority in South Africa did for all the years it lasted until 1994, the same year that I moved to South Africa. Yes. Ah, and you know what? Now they have formed an army. You know, their mission is to take over the whole country. They have their militias around Nigeria, including down to my hometown. They are everywhere. Yes. For the 8 years Buhari was president, he created a system that will force young people from the south of Nigeria, outside Nigeria. So their militias will move in. People don't understand what is taking place in Nigeria. The migration of young people outside Nigeria is manipulated. It's not a normal migration. So everywhere they live, they bring their terrorists occupy there. And from there, they have been committing the kind of unspeakable mayhem. Yes. Positive. So, Nigerians, Africans, the people of the world, I hope you are listening. So, this is why we are using this as a vehicle to pass this message across to the people of the world. Why not help one another on the way? Make it much easier. You know, I don't know why men love to create tribulation. Nigeria is not supposed to be a poor country. We are not supposed to be scratching around in search of anything. We have a lot of oil, we have a lot of gas, we have a lot of bauxite, we have a lot of lithium, we have a lot of gold, we have a lot of everything. But guess what is happening? There's so much hunger in the land of Nigeria. Yes, because of this less than 1%. Yes, holding the entire country in captivity. Yes, it's time. We got to do something. We got to do something as a people. Yes, and as a country. Jah love protect us. We Jah love protect us. Jah love and Jah love protect us. Now, yeah. Now, Mr. Sanusi Lamido, the impostor, part impostor Emir of Kano, has this to tell Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He said, Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I strongly disagree with your claim that you inherited a dilapidated Nigeria from your predecessor, President Muhammadu Buhari. Your administration's spending patterns contradict this assertion. Below are my reasons: extravagant and unjustifiable expenditures under your leadership. 21 billion allocated for renovating the vice president's residence. 70 billion to the National Assembly members to purchase SUVs, each vehicle costing 160 million naira. 4 billion for renovation of Dothan Barra and an additional 3 billion for Agoda House. 5 billion handed to Presidential Tax Reform Committee, less than 20 members, headed by Taiwo Oyedele, yeah, with no tangible outcome. 1.5 billion located for vehicles for the First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, despite the fact that the office of the First Lady is not recognized by the Constitution. A 300% salary increase for judges passed swiftly by an indifferent and irresponsible Senate. 5 billion budgeted for presidential fleet. 5 billion for president's yacht. A staggering 225 billion allegedly spent on new presidential jet. 90 billion allocated for 2024 Hajj pilgrimage. Billions spent on foreign trips for yourself and the vice president at the expense of suffering citizens. Every senator now earns 21 million naira monthly, and House of Representative members earn 13.5 million monthly. All salary hikes approved under your administration. Aha. Then 15 trillion Lagos Calabar Coastal Road contract was allegedly awarded illegally to your associate, Giba Chagori, who was previously repatriated under former President Obasanjo. Alarming governance trends. You have appointed the largest cabinet in Nigeria's history. How is this being financed? You credited a new Ministry of Livestock Development. What about the Orosanye report, which recommended merging and downsizing MDAs to reduce costs? Where is the fuel subsidy saving? How much has been saved and what was it used for? Nigerians demand transparency. What Nigerians are facing: cost of governance has skyrocketed. not decreased. Fuel subsidy was removed without cushioning measure. Electricity tariffs have been hiked. Education and healthcare are now unaffordable for the average Nigerian. Prices of food and basic goods are beyond reach. Insecurity and killing have increased. The economy has deteriorated significantly. Unemployment is rising. Corruption has been institutionalized. Nepotism is rampant. Security votes and leaders' allowances remain untouched. There are zero direct support system for the Nigerian citizen. Your government's slogan of renewed hope has turned into renewed hopelessness, destitution, and deception. Mr. President, your lifestyle and that of your ministers, governors, and top officials, including service chiefs and heads of agencies, reflect reckless opulence, not the austerity of a dilapidated nation. Leaders are getting richer, citizens are growing poorer. Your personal transformation, physically, mentally, and financially, in contrast to the suffering of Nigerians, is glaring indictment of your administration. This trajectory must be reversed immediately. This is just a glimpse of the insensitive and reckless leadership we are currently enduring. Great speech. Great speech. Yes, you know what? They are all true. But you know what? The man who is speaking now, yes, I'm talking about Sanusi Lamido, has his hand soiled too. He was governor of Central Bank. When he was benefiting him, he didn't say anything. Everything was okay. Yeah, that's how they are, the Fulani elites. When their mouth is full, they don't have any problem. But once they are kicked to the curb, it becomes a problem. We need a new country, not what they have been given to us. Fulanis in Nigeria are untouchable. They made themselves untouchable. How can a country be overrun by a little tribe, small tribe? Now, where is this? What is the source of their strength? Where does their power come from? That is what we are asking for. And you know this man, yeah, this man here, I just read this message, Sanusi Lemido. This is why I want every Nigerian to listen, share this message. I am not here to play. I am not here to play. I am here to speak the truth. Yes, I am here. I'm telling you the truth. I'm one of the few persons who was speaking the truth about the state of Nigeria. People are pretending, calling themselves patriots. Yes, you can't be a patriotic Nigerian by choosing and picking what you let the people know that is true. All right, that is where I differ. Yes, you know Sanusi Lamido. Yes. You know Sanusi Lamido, this criminal, he's a serpent. There's no difference between him and El Rufai. And that, you know what, they are both friends. So he's a hypocrite. Yes. Everything he said here is true. But he's a hypocrite. Who is going to take him seriously? Not someone like me. You know, in the 90s, after I left Kano, another mayhem took place. They massacred Igbo. They unalived an Igbo young man. They call it Gideon Akaloka. Gideon Akaloka was unalived. All right. I just want to use this language. I know you all know the meaning of unalived. Yes. What did he do? They said that he played with the Quran. I don't know. So that was blasphemy. In a country that has laws, they couldn't arrest him and take him to the police so that they would charge him to court. You know, and then if there's any punishment for blasphemy, then they punish him. No, they took laws in their hands. And you know who their mastermind was? Sanusi Lamido. They beheaded that young man. They beheaded him. And that was one thing that Abacha, after all the evil he did, Abacha was a good, he was not a religious fanatic. Abacha was mad. General Sani Abacha. He was so angry. So he asked them to arrest Lamido Sanusi. Before the law enforcement agents could get to him, he escaped to Sudan. He ran away from Nigeria to Sudan. This serpent that is now criticizing. So that's why I get so angry sometimes when some Igbos are doing gathering. They will invite this man who masterminded the unaliving of their brother, Gideon Akaloka. You know, the story of his mother cried to the ICC, cried to everywhere on earth. They beheaded him, put a stick, you know, below from where after they cut off his head, they forced a stick and danced with his head around the city of Kano. And the mastermind was this man that is speaking, Sanusi Lamido. He ran away from Nigeria. He ran away from Nigeria because Abacha wanted him. Yes, some of those who were involved, Abacha dealt with them. They died. He finished them off. So Sanusi Lamido ran away to Sudan. That was where he was until Abacha died. As soon as Abacha died, he returned to Nigeria. And guess what? Obasanjo appointed him central bank governor. Yeah, now he became clean. He became this good man. He became this advocate for good governance. And you know, and how he became emir of Kano. And a few years later, Rabbi, what's the name? Um, Umar Ganduje removed him. Yes, they removed him. And then come and see the Nigerian judiciary at work. Nigerian judiciary was so perfect. It worked so well. It worked better than the US judiciary. The speed with which they prosecuted his case and released him from prison, you know, because Ganduje had banished him. And El-Rufai stepped in. See, Nigerian judiciary that never worked so perfectly. And then Lamido Sanusi relocated to Lagos. Yes, from there, he started instigating action from Lagos. That led to something happened. Then the governor of Kano State right now, yes, who is I bet his boy, or they work together. They removed Ado Bayero, you see, to pave way for his return. You see, these people are evil. See, and Nnamdi Kanu, who was abducted from Kenya, Yes, they abducted him. They kidnapped him from Kenya. Yes. See the Fulani elite, how wicked they are. Nigerians, I'm warning you again. I'm warning you. Let no Fulani elite lead Nigeria anymore. We must use our numerical strength now. Warning to you who sell your votes. See what you put us into now? You've been selling your votes. When we say don't sell your vote, give your vote to the right person who can lead you. You are the only ones that are so hungry. Nigerians are always so hungry, hunger in the land. They will sell their votes. They will sell their votes to Satan. Satan took over Nigeria. Now, Sanusi Lamido and Bayero, they are in court. Now, I think they want Bola Tinubu out. They brought him. I didn't bring him. I never wanted him. 4 years ahead of this time, I was warning Nigerians. Do not allow Bola Tinubu to be your president. Do not allow him. Yes, they voted. He did not win the election. In the middle of the night, a Fulani man who is the, the chairman of INEC declared him winner when the whole of Nigeria was sleeping. And now, the people of Nigeria could not muster the courage to stand to say, no, this will not happen in our country. As usual, everybody went about their business. Before we knew, the feeble resistance died away, and everybody went back. Bola Ahmed Tinubu was installed by Fulanis as president of Nigeria. He's not my president. He's not your president. He's not our president. He's now presiding the country to death. You are all living witnesses. Yes, there are a lot of Nigerians watching me now. Thousands of you watching me. Many of you cannot afford 2 square meals. Majority of the young people in Nigeria, over 75% of the country's population, have no jobs. Yes, and that's what makes me angry. How the Nigerians react to issues. Nigerians can never get angry to say, okay, we are tired of this nonsense. Let's unite and get our let our voice be heard. No. Before you say anything, they will tell you I'm a Yoruba person. Because a Yoruba man is there, I am not going to do anything. Even if the Yorubas are dying, it doesn't matter. Because it's a Fulani man there, they will live in there. Even if the whole of the world is dying, it doesn't matter. If an Igbo man has never really had an opportunity to be there. So let me be fair to them. I'm not going to judge them on this. But they have their own shortcomings too. Yes. When, because of what happened in the past, they now don't want to take action. Yeah, but you are still not free. You got to fight until you are free. Now, you know, one good thing is happening in Nigeria right now. And you know what? Nigeria is going to change. Nigeria is about to go through a process of a reset. Yes. The Hausa people, they are going to be the one that will liberate Nigeria. Yes. The rebellion coming from the Hausa people against the Fulanis. That's that is where the salvation of Nigeria is. So if you love Nigeria, you must love the Hausa people. You must speak positively to their liberation, to their struggle, and you must get involved. All of us are involved. I am at the forefront of it. If the Hausa man is not free, the people of Nigeria will never be free. That country will not be free. You see, the Hausa people were pawns in the hands of the Fulanis. They hide behind their massive population to commit all kinds of mayhem against Nigeria. But you know now, they didn't think that a moment like this will come. They never expected that the Hausa people will one day rise up. Yes, they are now surprised. Their hands are akimbo. They don't know where to turn. That is why they are quickly rallying around, forming that damn stupid ADC coalition. So listen to me now. The ADC coalition you are seeing, please, if you are a part of it, distance yourself from it. It's not Nigerian coalition. It's the Fulani's last game to take control of Nigeria. Reject that coalition. Yes, reject it. You know what? I am not praying for 2027. Politically, there should not be anything like 2027. There should be a revolution in Nigeria so we can clean up that country. Yes, from everywhere, from our locality. We know everybody. Those who we send to the National Assembly, they go there and do a direct opposite. They go and collect money from these criminals. Yeah, Fulani elites in the National Assembly. They cannot speak out for us. They can't speak out for us. They settle them and they let them continue to manipulate Nigeria. How can a damn little minority be manipulating our country? So this is where the trouble is there. Yeah, man. All right. Yeah, GGTJI777. Love from the Antarctica. Wow. Beautiful. Thank you. Much our love to you too. Yes, they are bomber clad. My hometown to shoot I down now. They say they want to bring I in duty for the life of a deputy. For the life of a deputy now. But I say, Yeah, we're going to shoot all the sheriffs. Yeah, yes. So when people from other parts of the country, they don't send the right people. These criminals know they love money. They give them money and they have their way. And therefore, the period Nigeria has existed, we have had 13 heads of state. Out of the 13 heads of state, 10 came from this minority. Yes. How they do it? 10 heads of state, either directly or remotely connected to the Fulanis. Out of the country's 250 million people, and from over 340 ethnic nationalities. How do they do it? Yes, how do they do it? So they play the card of disunity. Igbo hate Yoruba. Yoruba hate Igbo. Benin, Urobo will not get together. Yes, the Ibibios, Igalas will not come together. So they play us like this, and then they will have their way. Just a little minority. Nigerians, you must be stupid now not to now learn. Now not to now learn. And then every time they're in power, what do? They divided the country into north and south. That should not be. I live in the United States. There's nothing like north and south in the United States, to the extent that north and south become a competing force. What do you hear? Every American say, I am an American. If they want to be so definite, they will say, I'm from Ohio. I'm from Oklahoma. I am from Kentucky. I'm from Illinois. I am from Indiana. Yes. I am from Georgia. I am from North or South Carolina. I'm from New York. You never hear anybody say, I am a Southerner. I'm a Northerner. Yes. So they created this schism. Yes. That makes especially the North look like it's a country within the Nigerian sovereignty. And then they do it for the benefit of the Fulani elite, not that it benefits everybody. It benefits only the criminals. So now is the time, Nigerians. Come on. We got to close ranks. We are not going to run away and abandon our country for them. That's what they want. Yes. So it is time now we use our massive number to bring them down. Let them know that we own this country and not they. We own Nigeria. Nigeria is ours. Not they. They are visitors. But we have been nice accommodating them. We don't mind. After all, am I not living in the United States? Nobody has ever asked me to live here. Yeah, I do things right. Yes, I do things right. I came here the right way. I've lived here for 29, going to 30 years. Of all the period, I have traveled around the United States. I've traveled to 48 of America's 50 states. 48. Yes. So I know this country so well. There's nowhere in this country that I have not touched except two, Hawaii and Alaska. Yeah, those are the two states I have not been to. But hopefully I will complete it soon. So I can speak very well. Everywhere I went, I saw America. I saw the behavior there. I saw the architectural designs, slight variances. There's nowhere. Yes, but none has ever asked me. But in Nigeria, you will see somebody. You live in a part of Nigeria. You live in Lagos, for instance. Somebody will be telling you that they own Lagos. They own Lagos. Lagos is a part of Nigeria. Lagos is within the Nigerian territorial space. So who the hell are you to tell someone that he has no right to be in Lagos, or he has no right to be in Kano, he has no right to be in Sokoto because his name is some different from what is obtainable there. But that is our country. When Nigeria became independent, whether for the right or for the wrong reason, I don't even care anymore. All the kingdoms died. and the powers of the kingdoms melted and gave way to the sovereignty driven by the Nigerian constitution. That is what matters. I don't see any reason why, if I can run to be a mayor in Houston, Nigerians have run. There are Nigerians who have been mayors in this country. Yes, United States. I have a friend who is a judge, High Court judge here. He's a Yoruba man. Yes, nobody stood in his way. If he was in Nigeria, they would not even appoint him a judge unless they had the connection. But in America, he was appointed judge. He didn't know anybody. The only thing, he came here, did the right thing, and then the system brought him up to see that this guy missed our standard. Let's appoint him. They appointed him. Nigerians have won elections at various levels here. Nobody. Like for me, if I was interested in playing politics in America, it's easier for me to win an election here, than to win in Nigeria. Did I not run for Senate in Nigeria? I went to Nigeria to run for Senate, thinking that I had a lot to give to the people, and I really did. I have so much to give to the people. I got to Nigeria, even in my hometown. I'm not ashamed of saying it. I did not get up to 50 votes from my hometown, not because they don't know I was the best. It's not because that they didn't know I was the best. Even my greatest opponents told me that I was better than they. Yes. Including Ned Nwoko, that is running crazy all over the place now. He called me and I told him, Ned, you are not going to win. He was in PDP fighting with Nwaboshi. I told him, Ned, you have no chance. You are not a candidate of the establishment. Be a kingmaker. Support me. Tell your supporters to vote for me. He told me, okay, I'm going to have to think about it. That was the last. So that's to tell you how greedy they are. In the end, did he become senator? No. All right? He did not, for that to go around. Yes. So imagine me in the Senate with all that I have in my head and with the ruggedness that I have. I'm not scared of anyone. Buhari would never have turned the country, Nigeria, upside down the way he did. Because one, I was not going to be the one who is going to give money to come and do anything, to keep quiet. And I was not one who is going to look at my face and I've become afraid of him. Who is he? Yes. So they knew, so they conspired against me and then elected a thief. But it wasn't too long before I was vindicated. Peter Wabosh, that our people sold their votes to, was jailed for 2 years. So for 2 years, Delta North did not have a senator. And you know what the consequences for that is. So that's just the thing. Nigerians, we got to wake up. You see what's taking place right now? If care is not taken, Nigeria is going to collapse so badly. And all of us who thought that this thing is something that is going to go away, like we have always thought, thinking you pray in the name of Jesus and you're waiting for God to come and do what he has already empowered you to do. You see how it's going worse. Last year, was it not? Was it? It was better, right? That's always the story with Nigeria. Last year has always been better. Yes. Uh, why is it that we believe that we have no right to live good lives? It's because of the terrible choices we make. We see good people. You will tell them. They were telling, some people were telling me, "Oh, give us money. You don't have money," and they know that I already made up my mind. I was not going to buy anybody's vote to serve him. Yes, I was inspired to do what I went there to do because of how somebody, you know, was of service to me here. Senator John Cornyn. He was the one who inspired me. I was having a serious FBI problem, not because I was a criminal. Yes, I went to Galveston with a cousin who came from Nigeria. We were taking pictures, having fun. I didn't know that some people were took my license plate number, lying to them that we were taking pictures of tall buildings so that perhaps for terrorist action. All right. Early in the morning, the FBI was at my house. In fact, I think they slept in front of my yard. So as soon as it was 6 a.m., they knocked, and then FBI. The journey started. They questioned me, starting from Nigeria, where I came from, my stay in South Africa, the plane that I boarded from South Africa to Rome, and then connecting from Rome to JFK, and then to the Fort Worth. Yes. So every question they asked me, I answered. When I answered, they would look into their computer and they nodded. And then when it was over, I thought it was truly over. And even I offered them the camera. They said they were not interested in the camera. I thought it was over. The following day, another group came. They came this time with a machine gun. Yes. Ah, so they were kicking my door. So I opened, saw them. The same thing over and over. Yes, so that was when I knew that this thing was serious. And then my green card was frozen. Yes, so for nearly 10 years, I couldn't step out of this country. I got Senator John Cornyn involved. He came from Washington, meet me. We met. I handed over my immigration documents to him. He went back to Washington and then called me from there. He said, Smart, you are in a deep trouble. You are in a really big trouble. He said, I've checked you out. You're a good guy, but your file is on the table of the President of the United States. That was President George Bush Jr. My file was on his right on his table. So you can imagine what that means. And I wrote a letter to President Bush asking that I be let go. I wanted to return to Nigeria. I wrote a letter to the State Department. I wrote another one to the FBI director. I wrote another one to the Department of Homeland Security. They all responded to me. Maybe one of these days I have them. I will read everything to you. So they responded that they could not deport me because they have not established any wrongdoing on me. But this investigation must be allowed to take its full course. And then Senator John Cornyn told me, well, the only thing you can do here, I've checked you out. I don't think you're a bad guy, but I cannot influence the speed of this investigation or the outcome. You gotta have to stay through it. It could last 1 month, it could last 5 months, it could last 5 years, it could last 30 years. The only thing is that you cannot live here. You can't leave the United States until the investigation is over. Yes. But he was a good man. He showed concern. No Nigerian senator will answer me that way. None. Even a local government councillor will not answer me. They're going to be asking you to book an appointment or upon appointment and upon appointment that you will never see anyone. You will rot. But John Connor came to see a little man like me. We sat down together. He asked me. He showed love. He showed concern. And my demeanor too, was more than enough to prove beyond reasonable. But he wasn't the judge who was to determine the outcome. So on the 31st of December 2008, I received a phone call at 6 a.m. asking me to come to the Department of Homeland Security to pick up my green card. And I told the lady that that was the last day of the year and I wasn't going to come. So she tried to persuade me to come. I refused. I said I wasn't leaving. So she called back again and then asked me to put it in writing that I was the one who did not want to come. So she sent me her fax number. I wrote it and faxed it back to her. And that wasn't enough. He said, look, I am on a mandate to hand over your green card to you today. But I told her, I am not excited. If I have could stayed for nearly 10 years without it, so what's the big deal today? It can wait until after the first of the year. They won't have it. She called me again, and I refused. I refused to go. You know what they did? They delivered my green card that day through a special UPS delivery. Yes. See, that is where the strength, that's where a whole chunk of my energy come from. I'm not scared of anybody. I've been fried, I've been grilled. I'm ready for to work to see that Nigeria is saved. Nigeria is about to collapse. Some people want it that way, but we, the people, those who truly love Nigeria, must not sit idly by and allow them have their way. That is why I am the way I am. That was the spirit that drove me to run for Senate, not because I had so much money to waste. I spent a lot of my personal money. Yes, I know how I save money. I was sleeping in my car. Yes, like the kind of business that I was doing was the business that took me out of home every week. So what I did, if I was driving, I would sleep in my car. That saves me $100 because I usually when I go, I like to stay in a good hotel. I mean, that's the only way I could treat myself. I work so hard. So my hotel bill for every day, every night was $100. So I started saving $100 every week, $400 every week because I would go when I leave on Monday. I usually leave on Friday. You understand? So on Friday night is the only, Thursday night is the only time I sleep in the hotel. So I'll be able to relax myself. Sometimes I drive very long distances, you know. So I was saving $400 every week to run my campaign. I was running a campaign from the United States, funding my campaign in Nigeria. The men on the ground, I was funding everything there until time was ripe for me to come. And I came. Ran the best campaign in the country. But what did I get? That was when I saw Nigerians. And what we are suffering right now is a prize for our mischief. It's a prize for our love for instant gratification. It's a prize for our indifference, for our lack of guts to sacrifice. Because Nigerians don't sacrifice. We are so quick. We want to harvest now. Now we don't believe in planting. Yes. So when the time came, when the time came, when the time came, it was funny. But as painful as it was, I celebrate that experience because it was the best. That was what helped me learn Nigeria. Some people would have dropped out and say, "Forget Nigeria, I don't have anything." But that's one of the inspiration that I have to do what I do. I do, and I will never get tired. Unless the only thing that will make me get tired if it is the Almighty say it's the end today. But me, I'm not gonna get tired. I don't care how many people don't follow me. I don't care how many people do not share my message. I don't care how many people are not listening to what I'm saying. I believe in everything that I am doing. I don't bloody care what anybody thinks or says about me. But I am a man of a mission. Check me out. If I was president of Nigeria today, will Saad, for real, that bloody fool that says the Sultan of Sokoto, he won't open his mouth to say some of the things he's saying. He will be gone. Will Gumi, wake up and be talking trash every day, and the Nigerian police look at him and look away. The Nigerian army looks and look away. The so-called fake president of Nigeria looks away. Nobody can touch him. No, I don't respect sacred cows. And our country should not respect sacred cows. Nigeria respect sacred cows. That is how the Fulani elites grew tail. grew steel wings and believe that nobody can touch them. That is how a typical Fulani, young, crazy Fulani criminal. Yes, no matter how small they are, they think that they are better than you, and they think that they own Nigeria. They come with this attitude to dominate you. And everybody is afraid of them. Everybody is running away. The farther you run, the more they advance. And that's how they have taken over the entire northeast. That's how they are taking over the northwest of Nigeria. That's how they are taking over the north central. Every time they strike, all we do is cry, cry, cry. No, fight back, fight back, fight. The only thing that will stop them is people fighting back. Now, look at where we are. We are paying a price. Look at the type of governors you have in Nigeria. Yes. Look at the type of governors we have in Nigeria. Look at the type of senators we have in Nigeria. Look at the type of members of a state assembly that we have in Nigeria. Look at the quality of politicians we have in Nigeria. A country that is endowed, if in the United States here, Nigerians are the single most educated people. Yes. Even if you're a monkey from Nigeria, once you come here, you will see transformation. Yes. Now, I I have a radio station from where I'm talking to you here, live. If I was in Nigeria, who dashed me? Who dashed me? Yes, I would have been laboring. Yeah, I'm very defiant and determined. Yes, but this country gives you an opportunity to be whatever you want to be. This America is a country, no matter what people say about America. I do have some things that I do not agree with, but this is a place where you can go to sleep with a dream, and you wake up and pursue that dream. In a matter of time, that dream will come true. I have seen someone who was a mechanic in Nigeria. Mechanic in Nigeria. He was a mechanic, condemned to be a mechanic for the rest of his life. He came here and became a medical doctor. He enrolled into school. He discovered, the system discovered him. Yes. What of Akim Olajuwon? Akim Olajuwon, all they saw was his height. They converted his height into millions. He became a millionaire because of his height. They converted him into a basketball player. That's America. What he can do. Yes. You come here, you dream, your dream come true. Yes. You see, you know what? Nigeria has more than America has in natural resources, in mineral resources. We have a young population with men and women who can be converted into positive weapons for national transformation. But we lack the leadership that can make it happen. When you keep electing an idiot, look at your president is a drug dealer. Here, he was selling drugs in this country. He couldn't even make himself a better person. He chose to sell drugs, identity thief, certificate forger. We should be ashamed of ourselves. What about his vice president, Kashin Shetima? Do you know that he's a terrorist? He was the one who formed the Boko Haram that has destroyed Nigeria. Now, he was the one. Today, he's your vice president. Because you people in Nigeria, you don't feel pain. Nothing pains you. You are lackadaisical. You don't believe that that country is yours, that you should do something. But if you understand what your right is worth, you will look for yours right here. That's what Bob Marley said. If you know that you owe Nigeria an obligation, you won't close your eyes and allow some fellow Nigerians to be destroying it. Nigeria is your mother. It's our mother. It's my mother. Why am I the way I am? You think, am I the owner of Nigeria? Why am I doing what I'm doing? If imagine when 1 million of us are doing the same thing that I'm doing. to see and see if Nigeria will not change. Who are we waiting for that is going to turn Nigeria around for us, if not us? That is why. Now we are where we are. We are where we are. You see where we are right now? Very dangerous crossroad. You graduate from school, you can't access job. You are 40 years old, you are still living with your parents. All right? Your schools are run down. Every time there is strike, healthcare delivery system, you are sick, you will die. Your country does not have a social welfare policy that can transform into social security. Yes, for here, if you have no job, there are certain things you can do that can help you until you get a job. Or if you lose your job, there is something you can do to continue to pay your bills until you can get a job. That's what they call social security. And the foundation is social welfare policy. I interviewed a Nigerian sociologist one time when I was talking about social welfare policy. He didn't quite understand. I had to break it down for him. Nigeria does not have it. So if anything happens to you, you are on your own. Yes. So young people of Nigeria, I beg you in the name of God, whatever you believe in. After you listen to this, that is why I just decided to make a commentary on this program today. Go and start thinking. What is the difference between a Yoruba man and Igbo man that you cannot come together and agree? What is he going to take from you? That you are nice, you are open, and you are sincere with a fellow Nigerian. And then you come when there's any trouble, you come together and deal with it as Nigerians and not as a fragment. Then you see somebody who is bad from your place. You support him no matter how bad it is. He's destroying the country. You are lining behind him just because that person is from your place. Or because he's a Muslim or he's a Christian. And so you have to support him based on that. Not because of his abilities, not because of his competency, not because of his knowledge, not because of his courage to do justice, not because of his content and strength of character, to build capacity, to utilize capacity, to expand capacity, to extend capacity, and to sustain capacity for the good of everybody and the good of the country. You know, when you have people who can build capacity, the country flourishes. That is why great countries are flourishing. You want why Dubai is the way it is. You want why Germany is the way it is. You want why you know where how Canada, where everybody is migrating to now is. You know how America is. They build capacity. Our own people are to they take sap you, they incapacitate you. It's our fault. It's our fault. Stop listening to bad messages. Stop listening to bad messengers. Stop listening to bad leaders. Divorce yourselves from them. Bola Tinubu does not belong to this age. He's not supposed to be sitting on your podium being your president. He doesn't understand the language of the 21st century. It's your language. And they took the microphone away from you. You will never, unless you wake up, be able to use that microphone to advance the cause for your own generation. Yes, it is all our fault. Come on. All right, JJ. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Rastafari. Rastafari. Yes, Rastafari. You say my energy is amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rastafari. Come be porridge, of which I share with you. But while I'm gone, everything's gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. Yeah. All right. Special edition of Reggae at its best with DJ SMA. Yes, highlighting the state of Nigeria. Ah, no, 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 no. You know, we are at an interesting stage of this whole thing. Yes, our brothers and sisters across Nigeria, yes, are facing different types of violent onslaughts. To the extent that it attracted, the attention of the United States. Yes, where I live right here, and all the messages who have been reading out, they get it. So we're not going to stop speaking. And you know, Ted Cruz, the senator representing Texas at the Congress here, you know, took the matter of the state of insecurity in Nigeria to the Congress, and then the rest is Nigeria has now officially been designated, yes, as a country, yes, of yes, of interest, of country of concern, yes, and because of how they put it, which I do not quite fully agree with, you know, the persecution, the killing of Christians in Nigeria. Yeah, my own position is that they are killing Nigerians. These people don't discriminate who they are killing. They're destroying Nigerians. Yes, in quantum. So, well, that attracted the attention of the United States. Yes. So, a lot is taking place right now as we speak. Then President Donald J. Trump got stepped into it. All right. Now, he has is building towards a lot of action in Nigeria. And the reason it's happening because there has not been any internal reaction, strong internal reaction from Nigeria. Because Nigerians, yes, Rastafari, So they have weakened Nigerians so badly that Nigerians can't even stand up to rise up to, do anything. And then, before Nigerians come out, because they control the armed forces, they will deploy the army to shoot at protesters. They will arrest innocent people and clamp them in jail. Nigeria is one country. Bola Ahmed Tinubu arrested teenagers, some 9 years old children. Yeah, were picked up and kept in jail for nearly 3 months. Yes, it took the cry of the whole world before they were released. Yes, how can a country jail its children? Children, not even up to 15 years old. Yes, because they came out, they said they were waving Russian flag. Yes, you did not give them yours to wave. You did not give them hope in your country. And then suddenly, something happened in Nigeria. The Nigerians were liberated from the shackles of France. And Russian flags became so popular. And those children started waving Russian flags. The next thing Bola Ahmed Tinubu did was to go and arrest all of them, took them to jail, and actually put them through trial in our courts. Yes, at Abuja. Who does that to children? Children. I'm talking about children. Ah, so you rock so like you never did before. You skank so. Why, yes. Come on, lively up yourself. Lively up yourself. Are you hearing? Lively up yourself. What you got? I don't know. I'm a trying to wonder where you. Lively up yourself. Yeah. You know, now they eventually release those children. But, you know, the situation in Nigeria for vocal people like us, they have coerced a lot of, activists. I don't know if they are true activists because a true activist never coerce. No matter what they do, you get stronger, you know. You see, as me speaking to you right here, my bank account in Nigeria with which I was helping people, give them little money here, little there, they froze it since the past nearly 3 years. Yes, in order to stop this message from getting to the people of Nigeria. I have a lot of people that depend on me out there in Nigeria. Some I don't know, some I will never ever meet in my lifetime. But you know, sometimes they get across and you find out that their problems are genuine. Once you answer that phone, you got to do something. Yes, I don't want to run down anybody, but don't make noise about what we do. You know, but I am troubled sometimes when I receive some messages from Nigeria. You know, the suffering in that country is much. It's a lot going on in this country, in that country. Millions of my fellow compatriots go to bed on empty stomachs. Yes, some, some. Life is so hopeless in Nigeria right now. And then when you come see some elites come and be talking nonsense about what they know next to nothing about, it makes me sick, so sick. Now, what's taking place? Now, the United States, through the president, is warming up for action in Nigeria. And then we see some stupid Nigerians in the name of patriotism that they have never ever expressed in their lifetime. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is giving a lot of people money to go to the media. You know, the corrupt Nigerian media, very, very corrupt. Nigerian mainstream media is a very, very corrupt. I think it's about the most corrupt media on earth. Yeah, that is why I don't do any business with them. They don't even they can't have me in their studios because they know I'm going to rock their boat. Because their owners are part of Nigeria's problem. Yes, they connive with the people destroying Nigeria. Yes, so to tell fake stories. Yes, what they did, I caught them napping in the southeast of Nigeria. How they are not covering the massacre of young children, young men, in the name of fighting IPOB. They are killing young Igbo children, bury them in shallow graves. I unearthed one that Channels News, Arise News will never do it. Channels Television and Arise Television, very corrupt, very, very corrupt. Yes. So when you listen to those media, they just sit down. Nigeria has some of the laziest journalists who will sit down in their room and create stories, headline stories, without going to the field to find out what actually is going on. Yes, and that is why we are doing what we are doing. We broadcast truth. When we want any information, we go to the ground to get the real truth. Yes, Africa. So since President Donald Trump demonstrated his interest in Nigeria, there has been a flurry of activities. See, Nigerian politicians, and especially those uh, with political offices, those fake senators, fake governors, fake members of state assembly, and all of them just suddenly became patriots, serious, and preaching patriotism. Abdul Salam Abubakar, the man who became president after Abacha was murdered. Yes. And then the first thing he did was raise down our country's external reserve. He stole a lot of money. Within 3 months of his transition, this man stole so much from the external reserve of Nigeria. And nobody is asking him that. Yesterday, I was seeing him saying that the United States is doing everything it can to destabilize Nigeria. Oh, really? And he has been quiet. He has been quiet since his Arab Fulani brothers have been destroying Nigeria. He didn't see anything wrong with that. He didn't see the mayhem they are committing everywhere. Once America stepped in, everybody, America wants their oil. America wants their resources. The resources that has been there, we are not even benefiting. Are we supposed to be suffering? Are we supposed to be having such type of bad roads that we have in Nigeria? Are we supposed to be having the kind of terrible hospitals that we have in Nigeria? Are we supposed to be having? Uh, are we supposed to be in darkness for nearly 60 years in Nigeria? If the resources of Nigeria are being put for the good of Nigerians, managed by them, Fulanis, yes. So they start this nonsense. If America likes the way it is now, because what I would have preferred is that we, the people of Nigeria, do it by ourselves. Drive Bola Ahmed Tinubu out. Not only he's a small problem, it's a small part of the problem. Destroy the Nigerian system and build a new foundation for an open country. Yeah, with free, fair, equal, unlimited, and unconditional access to opportunity for every Nigerian to grow and develop and to progress and prosper according to his or her abilities and competency and in a non-threatening environment. Tell me, what can you do in Nigeria? They have reduced our young people to beggars. They have used renewed hope has become renewed death. Yes. And we'll still find time to rock. We're making a one stop, and we're filling the gap. I know Jah. Oh, I know Jah never let us down. Yeah. Yes, they made it so hard. They made the war so hard. Every day, my people are dying. Everybody is hungry. I'm starving. Lamentation. Read it in Revelation. Give us the teachings of His Majesty. We don't want no devil's philosophy. Give us the teachings of His Majesty. We don't want. Yeah. Yeah. The generation gap so big as it beats within, playing our resisting against the system. I know Jah never let us down. They made there was so hard every day. They made there was so hard. The people are dying. We dread, we dread, we dread, we dread, we dread. I will fighting them. I will fighting them. Give us the teachings of His Majesty, your speaker. We know one. Can you hear? We know one. Yeah. Yes. One drop. One drop. This event is going to teach you how you can get started investing in real estate using something called tax-saving investing. Tax-saving investing is when someone fails to pay their property taxes, the government actually creates certificates for that debt. You can buy that debt from the government by all right. Redemption song. Capping it up with redemption song. Nigeria is going to be all right. Rastafari. So that the merchant ship. Minutes after they took I from my bottomless pit. But my aim was made strong by the hands of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing this song of freedom? That's all I ever heard. Redemption song. Redemption song. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. Remember ourselves and free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, cause none of that can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing this song of freedom? Yes, all I ever heard. Redemption songs. Redemption songs. Redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Well, have no fear for atomic energy. 'Cause none of that can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets? Why we stand aside and look? Yes, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing this song of freedom? Yes, all I ever heard. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rastafari, 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 Rastafari. Yeah, redemption song, yeah. These songs of freedom. Ah. Songs of freedom. Who make us the people? Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Oh, yeah. Thousands of people are already doing this every night as they sleep. Men and people will fight you down. All right. All right, people. Yeah, mighty people. Thank you. What you wanted us to be. Yeah. We are what we are. That's the way it's going to be. If you don't know, you can't educate I for no equal opportunity. Talking about my freedom, keep us freedom and liberty. Yeah, we've been treading on your wine press. Rebel, rebel now. You know, you know, this Babylon in Nigeria will collapse. I see it already. It's coming down. There is no escape. Yeah, they're having their last fight. You know, looking at what is taking place and the involvement of the United States, so much is happening. The masterminds of the terrorists, led by Ahmad Gumi, Saad Abubakar, and the rest of the crazy Fulani elites, you know, they are having sleepless nights and restless days. Yes. Getting angry. They are now beginning to talk about territorial integrity and sovereignty that they have been vandalizing. Yes, unchallenged for an upward of, since Nigeria's independence. Though that it just reached its dangerous crescendo with the kind of mass murder, including the mass murder of those with whom they were allies in the destruction that took place between 1967 and 1970 and all the sectarian violences. So it goes to tell you, they can't have no friends. They are all out to seize the country. Their eyes are on the oil. Their eyes are on the gas deposits. Their eyes are on the gold. Their eyes are on the bauxite. Their eyes are on the lithium. Their eyes are on everything. So they don't want to share. They are scared that if America comes in, America will take everything. These are marauders, beasts of no nation, who have no country to call theirs, wanting to come and seize Nigeria. We allowed you, and then you want to turn yourself into our landlord. And effectively, they have been landlords of Nigeria for a very long time. Now the people of Nigeria must stand up. So they accuse America of wanting to seize oil, all other natural resources. Anyway, have we ever had it? We've never had it. I come from the Niger Delta, where the oil has been feeding Nigeria since 1956. Yes, 1956 was the first time they struck oil in Oloibri. 1956, present-day River State or Bayelsa State. Since then, the oil from my place was used to build Nigeria. The oil built Lagos. The oil built Abuja. The oil built all the state capitals in Nigeria. But where I come from, environmental degradation, oil pollution, oil spillages, that will take another 1,000 years before that area will become anything useful to anybody. The people there are made to inhale radioactive particles. Yes, because those who administer Nigeria are mostly Fulanis, do not care about the lives of the people there. All they are interested is in oil. The bloody food called Saad, we here has an oil well in my Niger Delta. I don't have any. They discovered gold in Zamfara, in the north of Nigeria. What did they do? They created a terrorism around it. Criminal Chinese companies, protected by Nigerian security, are the ones mining gold illegally in Zamfara. Yes, and we hear that the gold deposit there is far much more than what it is in Ghana, that drives the Ghanaian economy. So the oil from my own is for all of us. But the gold from Zamfara is for the masterminds of terrorism. We can't continue Nigeria that way. We got to change something. Something got to shift. And it got to shift now. Job people can make it work. We come together to make it work. We can make it work. Thank you, Big Twin, Maxilos, Gustas. Thank you. Yes, Natalie, thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah. Work. 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 We can make it work. Yes, another bloody fool called Festus Keyamo. I think his ass is about to be banned from entering the United States, where he owns a house, specifically here in Richmond, Texas. Yeah, if he doesn't shut up his stinky mouth. Yeah, he's challenging President President um, Trump. Wow, Festus Keyamo. I hope somebody advises him, or maybe he borrows something from Wale Soyinka, who ran his mouth, and his visa was revoked. You know, Donald Trump doesn't play. Yes. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Hey, to Japan, EXO, how are you? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Fad diets, outrageous workouts. What haven't you tried? If weight loss isn't. Yeah. Hallelujah. I love to see dancing from within. Togetherness. Everyone doing and doing their best. It's a reminder of the days in Jericho when we trodden down Jericho. These are the days. Now, listen to what Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the rogue president of Nigeria, said in 2015. Somebody said, God holds Tinubu by his words. Today, God is gradually destroying him, but uh, God is gradually destroying him, but he never know. R.I.P. Tinubu. In 2015, according to Tinubu, I'm quoting him, I gave Oshibanjo my right because Muslim ticket will destabilize Nigeria. God will destroy me. That I'm talking about, God will destroy Tinubu and his family. I said, and my family. The day I support same faith presidency. Today he's running it. He's running a Muslim ticket. Same faith presidency, and God is going to punish him and destroy him and his family. That's his prayer. He said to himself. I didn't say it. I only read it out. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, hey, 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 hey. Gosman Studio, what do you think about the RSF in Sudan? Do you admire Abu? You know, to be very candid, the Sudan issue, I have not really paid a lot of attention on it. But I know that something terrible is happening in that place. And again, it's the Fulanis behind it. It's not everywhere they go, it's trouble. Yes. Free Nigeria. Yeah, from the black ugly old man. Yeah, wisdom. It says, thank you, wisdom. Bring more people. Share. I have another 10 minutes, to be here. I want as many Nigerians as possible to get this message. Ah, 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 ah. In Egypt, 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 yeah, Egypt. Yes, yes. It's been such a great time here with you guys. Being with me, it's not easy. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. Uh, so much trouble in the world. Ah, bless my eyes this morning. The sun is on the rise once again. Anything can happen. You see, and sailing on your eagle trip. Blast off on the spaceship. Yes, tonight's edition of Reggae at its best on ONN. Yes, super explosive because we using it as a vehicle to rally global support for the end of terrorism in Nigeria. Yes, thank you for being part of this journey so far. Yes, all right, it's 1:46 a.m. Central Standard Time here in Houston, Texas. Yes, give a little, one more time. Yeah. Yes, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is running an outlaw terrorist government that needs to end right now. Hey, this thief called Abdul Salam. Somebody say, bring back the billion of dollars you stole from our foreign reserves after they killed Abacha for you to become head of state. First, before we can listen to you. All right, criminals everywhere. Now, is accusing the United States of a plot to destabilize Nigeria. We are not serious. Hey, but now, question: where does the Bola Tinubu's allegiance stand? Bola Ahmed Tinubu has no balls. He's a coward and should be tossed out of Nigeria's seat of power if he's actually in charge as the president of Nigeria, and if he's not in any alliance with those who are violently destroying our country. Why are these terrorists untouchable? Or are they above the law of Nigeria or more Nigerians than the rest of us? Someone should tell us. So much trouble. So much trouble. You know, China is one of Nigeria's worst enemies. Looking at what their citizens are doing across Nigeria, especially in Zamfara. Yes, China is involved. China went and was Nigerian officials ran to China to sign a defense pact with China because the United States threatens to invade Nigeria and get rid of the terrorists. So now China has been stealing our resources in villages across Nigeria. That country unleashed its prisoners and sent all of them to Africa. Many millions of them now are in Nigeria, digging up resources, polluting our waters, and polluting our environment. In Zamfara, yes, Chinese have been implicated as those arming the bandits and the terrorists there. China is an enemy, not a friend. Ambush in the night, yeah, 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 yeah. All guns, ambush in the night. Wow. In somebody saying here, it is compelling and it is a continental emergency. There has to be a regime change in Nigeria that must lead to the dismantling of the prevailing corrupt political system that has serially produced only jobbers, rogues, touts, thugs, thieves, terrorists, and criminals who don't know the meaning of government, how it works, and how it is used to positively transform a nation on one path, and the leadership and what it takes to drive it to achieve growth and development and progress and prosperity as leaders at all levels on another path to pave way for the emergence of an open country that will run on a constitution that is agreeable to all of its peoples without compromising national cohesion, national security, and national stability. What we have right now is a government that is roundly and squarely in love with the masterminds of terrorism. If nothing is done about this, we will face an Armageddon that Africa will not recover from because the country has already been circled for a violent takeover. Scary. But we are not afraid. We go to continue to speak the truth. Nigerians, Nigerians, you need to wake up. Fulani elites have been playing games with our country. We must not.
Your lineman in charge of keeping the lights on. You go to great lengths.
Yes, Fulani elites have been playing games with Nigeria and the lives of Nigerians for a very long time. And it's time to end it now. Even El-Rufai, who is now blowing a whistle, was deeply involved because he paid the Fulani terrorists to kill innocent Nigerians in Kaduna for all the time he was governor of Kaduna State and was one of those who recruited Fulani mercenaries now stationed in forests across Nigeria when they wanted Muhammadu Buhari to become president and completely destroy Nigeria ahead of its violent seizure that is now happening unchallenged before our very eyes. Yeah, my problem with other Nigerians that form the massive majority of the country's population is how they forget so easily and preach peace in the name of Jesus that they mostly don't believe in, while the godless sponsors of terrorism and their militia are having a field day, massacring their fellow compatriots. The 14-minute video of El Rufai explaining how they brought Tinubu to power using religion as a tool is everywhere for the world to see as a proof of his dishonesty and hypocrisy, which is typical of the Fulani elites. All right. Yay! Set the captives free. Set Nigerians free. Set Nigerians free. It is time. Exodus. Rastafari. Ever living. If you go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, I suggest you eat 2 pieces a day. If you go to the bathroom several times in the middle of all right. Crystal ball. Peter Tosh. Show us what is on your crystal ball. Rastafari. Looking at your crystal ball. Looking at your crystal ball. Looking at your crystal ball. What do you see? Looking at your crystal ball. Looking at your crystal ball. You know, I interviewed a great Nigerian patriot yesterday, and he lives in Los Angeles, California. His name is Mr. Charles Ugumba. He joined the Biafran army when he was 12 years old. This is what he had to say about any military action by the United States in Nigeria. He said, thunderously, for the tragic failure of the Nigerian government to protect its citizens, I will support any U.S. military action in Nigeria to end the massacre of innocent and defenseless Nigerians by Fulani militias, masterminded and funded by corrupt Fulani elites, led by Saad Abubakar, the impostor sultan of Fulanis in Sokoto, Charles Ugumba, California, USA, at ONN on November 6, 2025. Powerful interview that was. Yes, if you are on YouTube, you'll see that interview is going to be featuring. It's, a lot of people are watching it. Yes. You know, there's this crazy Bello Truji, you know, River Raf Tog, holding the northwest of Nigeria hostage. And for the past 3 years, the Nigerian army claimed that they have been following him. They have not been able to arrest him. I start laughing. How can a whole nation's army not be able to arrest one little man? Yes. My problem is, he's not the one they should be arresting. They should be arresting his mastermind. Why are they not touching Saad Abubakar? Why are they not touching El Rufai? Yes. Why are they not touching all this Ahmad Gumi? He's the one. Everybody sees him. He takes pictures with them. He goes to the forest to meet them. He makes cases for them. He advances causes for them. I can tell you that Saad Abubakar not only knows Bello Truji, he knows where he is, and as such, must be arrested now for him to produce him if the Nigerian security agencies are serious. They are not serious. That is why they will need an external help. Yes, that's the reason why they will need an external help. Because after beating down the people of Nigeria, remember on October 20th, 2020, yes, some young Nigerians came out, the one they call NSAS protest. Yeah, they came out in their numbers to protest. And they released the army and they killed over 200 of them. Yes. So I believe that is something that scared the youth of Nigeria from coming out to want to organize anything. Now everybody wants to live forever. But I tell them, freedom never comes free. Me who is talking, I have been suffering a lot. You know, in 2014, my house, our house, my hometown, was burned down. Yes, was destroyed because of the position I took. Yes, to inspire the dethronement of a terrorist that Boko Haram had planted as one that provide them a space to assault the Niger Delta and seize the oil fields there. Yes, I am here. So freedom never comes free. You got to pay price. And as long as Nigerians don't want to pay a price and come out and decisively end what is hurting them, yes, their suffering will prolong. Even America coming in, yes, I am not sure it's going to be for free because it takes a lot to drop one bomb. It takes a lot to fly one aircraft from whatever base they are coming from to come want to do anything in Nigeria. So we should be prepared for anything. All right. Equal rights. Equal rights. Yes. Equal rights and justice. Peter McIntosh. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone is crying out for peace, yes. None is crying out for justice. Everyone is crying out for peace, yes. None is crying out for justice. Terrorism in Nigeria. He and other Fulani elites who parade themselves as northern leaders of terrorism in Nigeria. He and other Fulani elites who parade themselves as northern leaders of terrorism in Nigeria. He and other Fulani elites who parade themselves as northern leaders of terrorism in Nigeria. He and other Fulani elites who parade themselves as
And justice. Equal rights and justice. Yeah.
everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. Followers of Jesus.
Everybody wants to go up to heaven now. None of them, none of them want to die. You know, I tell Nigerians, you know, their men of God are being exposed now. Some of the men of God have collected money from Bola Ahmed Tinubu and start saying that nothing is happening in Nigeria. This is what I have to tell Nigerians. Nigerians, stop giving offerings, tithes, and respect to supposed men of God who support evil in Nigeria. Yay! And justice.
What is due to Caesar?
Yes. What Bola Ahmed Tinubu cannot do because he is a part of the conspiracy to destroy Nigeria. Otherwise, what is so difficult about picking up this anti-Nigerian, high-profile Fulani nationalist, brigand, and vandal with so much blood in his hands from his hole and sending him to his creator after being formally proven guilty on earth to fulfill all righteousness? because of his level of criminal culpability to answer for his crime against humanity. A bloody hand like a Bola Ahmed Tinubu has no moral high ground to stand on to prosecute this criminal because they are equally yoked. You mean if I am president of Nigeria with the mandate of the people of Nigeria, this rogue and his likes, including but not limited Ahmed Gumi, driven by a warped religious ideology whipped around politics, economics, and finance, will have the audacity to be doing what they are doing to test the will of the state of Nigeria without consequences? I doubt it. Yes. Nigerians, you are reaping what you sowed through the various things you do, including selling your votes and allowing tribal, religious, and regional nationalist instincts as influences or yardsticks in the place of ability, competency, knowledge, courage, yes, to do right, and the exceptional content and strength of character required to lead and provide patriotic leadership for all to bring about your ever lackluster leadership, like the corrupt and morally bankrupt, yes, and the odious type, now being delivered by a heinous criminal who was forced into power by the worst assemblage of evil men, yes, ever known in the history of Nigeria. Yes, any fight against terrorism that doesn't take this bloody beast of a mastermind and his cohort, cohort, cohorts of masterminds out will be an exercise in futility, like it has always been, because they are on a generational mission to violently seize Nigeria. And the only people who can stop them are Nigerians from tribes, regions, and religions who must work together now. So Saad Abubakar has been prophesied to be the very last Fulani Sultan of Sokoto, and nothing will stop the prophecy from coming to pass because it is an event whose time has come. Equal right and justice, equal right and justice.
First step is now streaming on Disney Plus.
I Arrow is beginning. I Arrow. I wanna love you and treat you right.
All right, ye mighty people, I wish to use this medium and opportunity to thank you all for being part of this historic program tonight. It is 2:06 a.m. Central Standard Time, and we got to cut it short and call it quit for this. Join us again next Friday, same time, same station, same anchor, DJ SMA, aka Smart Mado Ajaja, the convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite, and the anchor of Nigeria Now and Global Matters are rising. Join us later this morning for our scheduled broadcast, and it's going to be hit, and it's going to be China, the greatest enemy of Africa, that is gathering as a cloud. Something that we must take cognizance of so that we don't repeat the mistakes of the past. Bye for now. It's Black Man Redemption by Robert Nesta Marley. Now, if you have not followed me on TikTok, please follow me. And there'll be a lot for you to be happy about. And on YouTube, join us. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. And we look forward to seeing you again every day. But if this is a program you love so much, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, give us a follow. Thank you. And for all those who sent us super thanks and super chats, we appreciate you for all that you do. we will continue to advance the cause of humanity without fear of anybody or any system or any government. Jah got our back. And Jah Rastafari. Bye for now.
No need to get jumpy. And no need to walk away. Let me tell you about cool running. Can you get it? Cool running. One more time we want it. Cool running. Cool running. Spread out. 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 It's a block my redemption. Can you get it? Breathe it in.
This Thanksgiving.
Zootopia ain't just a mammal. See, it has. Jolly children, yeah. Jolly children, yeah. Jolly children, yeah. Jolly children, yeah. The truth is an offense, but not a sin. Is he who laughs last? Children, is he who wins? It's a foolish dog, bark at a flying bird. One sheep must learn, children, to respect the shepherd. Jolly children, yeah. Jolly children, yeah. Jolly children, yeah. Jolly children, yeah. Fools say in their heart, Rasta your God is dead. But I know, Jah dread, it shall be dread, a dread. Shall live, children, yeah. Jah live, children, yeah. This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Get 3% daily cash back when you buy an iPhone with your Apple